Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot. I'm just back. I've just finished work, but it's a nice day. I'm sitting outside and I'm going to do some readings for this up and coming pink moon. I think it's, when is it? Is it the 29th going into the 30th? So it's in the next couple of days, but I am very busy because I'm going back to the UK next week for a week. So there's loads that I've got to catch up on. So if there are people in the room, yeah, they've started. Hi, good to see you too. Hi, Julia. Hi, Tiffany. Yeah, I like the little rainbows. Hi, Tanya from Newcastle. Yeah, I'll be back in Newcastle next week, just for a short visit though. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing the people, but I really want to get back here as well because I'll be missing the fun here as well. So hi from Denmark. Charlie doesn't know the monthlies are on. The Mays will be. I'm looking at doing them. Maybe some tonight, maybe some tomorrow as well. So they will be up before I get away as well. Hope my energy is high. Yeah, it is. It's been a bit of a crazy week, but it's always a crazy week here. You know, it's fantastic. I love the energy of it. As I was saying last week, Connor came over, my friend from the UK, so he's been staying here and he's just fit right into it. So yeah, thank you all for being there. So can you all see and hear me all right? Just I'm doing this outside and I cannot really see very well, but it was better than sitting inside. Right. Okay. So there's people in the room. Right. Just before I start with the readings and start talking about this moon's energy that we're going to have in a few days. I am, if anybody is interested, I am still running the spring equinox offer. I'm running that until the end of April. So if anybody does want to take advantage of that, I've put the link below. You can click on that, and it is at the discounted price. Okay. Thank you to all of you who I have read for as well. It's been there's been some absolutely wonderful readings and some amazing insight come out today. I actually spoke to somebody and I got a message through from Spirit in Greek, which I didn't realize, but it was a message that they took as well, you know. So that was it. I'm now international, speaking to international and in different languages. Hi, Steve. Yeah, you can see and hear me. You've got a great tan mind. Yeah, you know what? I haven't even come out on Sunday. Oh, sorry. We have a camouflage net to keep the shade in, and it's blown over me there. Yeah, I haven't actually been sitting out on Sunday. Then this is just, you know, I come out here on a morning to have my drink on a morning and my tea on a morning, not my drink. So it's all Greek to me. Yeah, it was. I was going because it was a word I didn't know, and I was like, "Does that word make sense to you at all?" And she was like, "Yeah, that is Greek." So yeah, it makes sense. Newcastle upon Tyne. Tyne. Yeah, yeah. Newcastle upon Tyne. That is where I'm from. Well, just a little town outside of it called Gateshead. Oh, that camouflage material. So you on Thailand? I'm from the States, but originally from Jamaica. Hi, Janice. Right, it is. It's absolutely beautiful here. And we've got a little car as well. We've look at our little car. Can you see it? it's so funny. It's got no power steering or anything, so it's like we're driving along the roads. It's like a little noddy car, but it's really funny. Right, okay, Steve. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to hide you. Not funny, you know. Not funny. Right. Okay. So this Pink Moon is one of my favorite songs as well by Nick Drake. I love that. I love that song. I love Nick Drake. I've been listening to him quite a lot actually as well. So yeah, this moon is. It's all about changes that we may need to make. And if we have a look, we had the moon on the 15th, didn't we? And it's almost like what has happened between then and now. This is what I feel you need to look at within your life. So basically the last 2 weeks, what has been going on, what has come into your life, what has gone out of your life, what has been uncomfortable, what has been comfortable, because it's almost like here we need to look at what we need to bring into our life and make solid and secure, and what we need to let go of that isn't serving us. You know, I mean, moons are always, you know, they all have a similar theme. It's about letting go and letting in. But I feel with this, it's change. Okay, things we need to change or changes we need to make as well. So this is change can often get us very confused, because even if our comfort zone is uncomfortable, we tend to stay there. Okay, it becomes like a habit, if that makes sense. But change, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So we can stay in this stuckness. So it's almost like, when we start to make the changes, spirit will help us. But if we're just sitting there doing nothing, then sometimes we need to put our input as well, rather than just sitting and praying and hoping and whatever. It's almost like a song in that, isn't it? Was that a Dionne Warwick song, or somebody? It was some 60s song, wasn't it? So yeah, so this is what we need to do. We need to learn how to navigate change. I feel one of the greatest ways I feel that I can navigate change is to surrender to it. Stop trying to control situations. As a Virgo, that is sometimes we like to have solid foot and we like to know where we are, but it's sometimes we need to realize that them upstairs, whatever you think, they have a better plan for us. So, we have to stop trying to control the outcome. We have a goal and we say, right, okay, how do I get there? And like I say, we take from our intuition. Our intuition will always show us the way, but we need to stop and ask directions every now and then. So it's like I say, change can be uncomfortable, but change can also be massively exhilarating as well. It really can. It can bring a lot of excitement with it. It can bring a lot of new experiences with it as well. And I always feel change should be looked at with enthusiasm, okay, rather than like sort of terror or trepidation. Um, when we get excited over something, we have exactly the same physical feelings as we do with fear. So, our mouth will go dry, our palms can go sweaty, we can feel quite anxious, but it's our brain that tells us whether it is fear or excitement. Okay. So it's time to switch. So if you're feeling fear about the changes you've got to make, look at it as excitement. I was part of a talk not long ago, and we were looking at the unknown, and a lot of people were saying the unknown was scary. And when everybody shared their story, everybody was buzzing. It was like, the unknown is fantastic. Yes, we don't know it, but who knows what lies at the end of our comfort zone? Like I say, this coming over here, I made a massive change to my life, but every single day has been massively exhilarating, even the hard days, and there have been hard days, believe me, but it's almost like having to find your feet. But in doing that, then you make sure that you're secure. A lot of times when we stay where we feel we are comfortable, even though it's uncomfortable, we tend not to feel that secure. And this is when we get the pull and the confusion, and they're like, oh, what am I meant to do? And when we get confusion like this, it's usually because there are changes needed as well. So it's kind of like somebody messaged me today and said, "Oh, what do I listen to? My gut, my heart, or my head?" And it's almost like I don't know what I think, is it the Aborigines that say we have three brains, and our biggest brain and our most intelligent brain is in our gut. Then we have our heart, and then we have our head, and our head should just be there to filter things through. But a lot of times we get stuck in our head, or we get stuck in our heart. So it's almost like always trust your gut here. And if your gut is going crazy and your gut is going crackers for some reason, it is because there is change needed. It is trying to alert you to something that maybe you don't want to see, or maybe you don't know how to see it yet. So like I say, it's all about, listen to your gut feeling, pass it through your heart where it'll feel right, and then pass it through your head and filter out any crap that's there around it. Okay, because when it gets to our head, this is when our ego comes in, and it's like, oh, you don't want to do that, you want to stay safe, you want to all of that. It's not real. Okay, our ego is our false friend, and it doesn't always give us the best advice. Very, very rare it does. When we listen to our gut is always on our side. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to some people. I'm just going to have a look at these messages, and then I will start the readings. Oh, my voice is so calm. And oh, thank you, Carisha. Yeah, you've been excited for the last 6 weeks. Yeah, that's it. All of us, we all think we're in fear. We're not. We're just excited. Yeah, and the unknown. I mean, you think, like I say, look at this week, this last 2 weeks. Has there been any big sort of important changes or revelations or insights or anything? You know, is there little something knocking at your psyche there? Yeah. So going through it. Yeah, it's been quite tough. How is your lovely friend that flew out? He's absolutely fabulous. He's just gone in the house there. So I was going to get Louisa to come on here as well with me. It's very rare that the three of us are all in here together as well. But yeah, I mean, a lot of times, you know, we want change because a lot of times things that we, sorry, I'm on a flight path there. There's a helicopter going overhead. A lot of times, the things that we chose or the life path or the people or whatever, we chose a long time ago, and we are different people. If you look at the seasons always change. Change is inevitable. Okay, we cannot stop change. Things will never ever just stay the same, you know, and we don't stay the same neither. You know, we are changing on a daily basis, and this is on a cellular level as well. You know, every piece of information we get is to make us grow, you know, and so we are growing, we are changing shapes. So something that we fit exactly with 5 years ago, now we don't. Okay, and that is okay. That is kind of, you know, this is life. We need to accept change, and too many people try and stop it, and they want to keep things how they once were, and you know that doesn't work, and that is when they end up sort of putting this resistance up, and things end up getting a little bit messy and murky, and you know you can't find the wood for your tree for the trees. Right. Okay, so I'm going to start these. I'm going to go quickly because I have now on a full battery on there. Okay, so see if we can get through all of the star signs with this. If not, I'll go and plug it in. Okay, so right, this one is for Aries. Okay, so these readings I'm asking, what is it? What changes do Aries need to make at the moment? You know, and how best to do that. Okay. So this is for Aries. Right, okay. This is interesting. Right, so Aries, what I'm getting here is it's almost like the changes you need to make. It's like you need to share more. Now, when I'm saying share more, I don't mean your money, your wealth, you know, your drinks, your cigarettes, or anything like that. What I feel is it's more becoming open to sharing maybe your life with somebody, you know, sharing your problems as well. Because what this has shown me is I feel some Aries may be struggling, okay? It's almost like, where is the light at the end of the tunnel? This is what you're looking for. I'm feeling there could be quite a lot of confusion in your head. I feel pretty much exhaustion. Okay, but as Aries do, they keep on plodding on and plodding on. You know, they're one of the strongest signs in the zodiac, you know, and they're determined. They've got a great determination, but it's almost like they feel like they can do it alone all of the time. And what this is saying is that what you need at this moment, Aries, is you need care and nurture, but it's almost like you need to ask for help. Okay, people will not just come and offer to help. You need to ask for it, but you need to accept this care and nurture. It's almost like taking yourself out of that world and putting yourself in this nice, you know, cotton wool world as well. You know, so the changes I feel you need to make, or you need to share, like I say, share your life, but share your load, share your burden as well with people. This will help you allow love to come to you, allow yourself to receive. Okay. And it's almost like it will make everything all right. Okay. It's like this a bit like this magic, I don't know, this magic potion sort of thing. You know, it's like allow yourself to drink from that cup, okay? Because your cup is pretty much empty at the moment. So allow other people or someone else to sort of replenish that, if that makes sense to you, Aries. Okay, so like I say, it's almost, there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is, you know, this is a good time. I feel this is a very fertile time. This is a time for newness and time to sort of plant the seed for something to grow into something more beautiful. But if you keep everything to yourself and keep yourself to yourself, then that is not going to allow this to progress. So I hope that makes sense. Right, okay, and here, look at the card, the spirit card I've pulled for you, Aries. This is a card called Healing, and it's such a beautiful card. We have this sun here, which this sun is almost like it's talking about your solar plexus, okay? And it's, you know, this is where your power comes from, but it's almost like it needs to be filled up. You need to be filled up. And, you know, there's lovely little hearts in there, you know, and there's a reflection as well. This is almost like, you know, maybe even reflect with other people, okay? Talk about things, talk about what is getting you down, talk about what has got you down in the past, okay? And it's almost like, yeah, you may see answers within another person's story as well. So it's almost, they say, isn't it, that everybody we meet is like a mirror. But this card says healing. Positive transformation is occurring on a soul level. The answer to your question is yes, okay? So if you have been questioning something, Aries, they're saying here, you know, this is yes, this is good. Let that love in. That will make you shine, you know, that will make you shine brighter, you know, than you've been shining. And also it will allow you to see that there is a way out of this, okay? But the only way out of this is through. So I hope that makes sense to some Aries there. I'm trying to see what the messages are here. HRH. What's right? Thank you, Jennifer. So right, okay. What have we got? Right, so what's after Aries? Taurus. Okay, what have we got for Taurus here? So what does Taurus watch? Whoa, 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 whoa. 3 cards have just fell straight out there. 3 of them on the floor. So these ones are Tauruses. Right, okay. Wow, quite a powerful moon this is going to be for you, Taurus. I feel this is what I'm getting for you. The changes that you need to make is you need to oh God, my grammar on here is absolutely terrible. It's like you need to plow forward, okay? It's almost like anything that is standing in your path, you need to push it out the way. You know what this is. With grace, though, okay? It's not brute force. It's not like it's brute force, okay? But it's that nice to see you nice. Oh man, stop it. It's been a long day. Right, okay, so you need to move forward, not with brute force, but you need to do this gently, gracefully, okay? And it's almost like out of my way, you know, I know where I'm going. So there's a real determination coming in with you, Taurus, but a soft, gentle determination. And this is what I like. It's almost like I feel if you do this, if you get rid of the obstacles that are on your way, like the stone, it's almost like the stones on your path. You need to just, you know, push them aside, because I feel there's creativity coming for you, Taurus, okay? There is creativity. There is a chance of something new. This could be a new job, a new relationship. There is something here. It's something that you've been hoping for. Yes, I feel there are wounds from the past that need healing, but it's almost like when you get this assertiveness head, when you get your assertive head on and you actually start to think creatively rather than think negatively, this is when you will find your answer. It's almost like the universe is calling to you and wanting you. You know, there's something bigger for you. There's something better for you, okay? And it's like get your hands on that wheel and drive towards it. So it's all about drive and vision. This is it, okay? So we're not going from negative, we're going to determination. This is what, you know, from deterred to determination. This is what's coming in for Taurus, okay? So I really like this. There's a very, very powerful, because we're coming into your sign as well, aren't we? We're coming into your birthday. So like I say, this is where we're coming into this. So there's Louisa, just come over. Hiya, you coming to say hello? Hey! Louisa loves her scarf. She keeps saying every time she comes, she gets another scarf, so it makes it more. She makes her more Spanish. You are, even though it's sunny. So sorry, Taurus. This is the spirit card for you. Okay, it's saying your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside of you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New energies, insights, and opportunities are emerging. Wake up, embrace, and celebrate. So this is it, okay? Anything that is dragging you down, get rid of. You want to actually step into your power. If you're female, this is like rock that inner goddess. If you're male, then this is, you know, embrace your feminine side. And like I say, allow yourself to be creative, okay? This is what it is. And I really feel, there could be new love coming for some Tauruses as well, okay? Tanya, you look really well. Good. Hope life is treating you well. Yeah, it is. It is. It's really treating me well. I said the other day, I feel like the luckiest girl in the world. Honestly, it's amazing. So right, so Taurus, Gemini, we're going to go for here. So Gemini, what do we have for Gemini? Oh, that one's, they're flying all over today, aren't they? You know? Oh, Gemini, start of a journey, I feel, for you. Start of something new. Yeah, wow, the creativity with this, Gemini, absolutely fantastic. So it's almost like what they're saying to me here, the changes you need to make is you really need to step outside of your comfort zone. It's almost like you need to put your foot outside your own front door, because what you're looking for, you will not find that. Some of you may be going on a journey. Some of you may actually, it's almost like a shamanic journey here, I feel. Some of you may be going to a retreat, a healing center, something like this, because it's almost like you are looking for security. This is what I feel is coming up for you, and you aren't finding it where you're looking. Okay, so the changes you need to make is you need to get out more. You need to get that fire burning back in your belly again, Gemini. You know, it may have gone out a little bit, but it's almost like bring this enthusiasm in, because there's new things for you coming. There's a lot of new things coming for you, and it's almost like I want you to get your thinking cap on, okay? I want you to get your thinking cap on, because there is something that will come through for you that will give you this security that you want, but it's almost like you're not going to find it where you are looking for it, okay? It's stepping outside of your comfort zone. This is massive for you, Gemini. Okay, and keeping your heart open as well as your ears and your eyes, they're saying, because it's almost like there's opportunity at every corner for you, Gemini. But if you're sitting up holding your house with a blanket over you on your sofa, you're going to miss it. Okay, so the changes you need: get out, socialize, network. Okay, push your own boundaries. Once you do this, there is, like I say, there is the start of something, but very, very creative feel again with this, a bit like Tauruses. So yeah, it's almost like you've got a magic wand here, Gemini. Use it wisely, okay? And I feel, yeah, there is a golden opportunity coming for you. This is what they're saying. So, wow, you know what, these cards, man. There you go, Gemini. You're the artist. And it says, you hold the infinite power of creation within you, a divine artist. Create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. The eternal light of creation shines through you forever. So there you go. I said there was a real creative feel with this. And it's what is it you do? What is your song? Okay, get your song out there, get your song heard, get your story out there. Write, play, do anything, you know, that you really need to, that gets you back into this sort of creative, childlike feeling, because this is when we can start to co-create with spirit. We can't do that holed up on our sofa, wrapped in a blanket and watching Netflix. You know, it's like what, Netflix and chill? It's like Netflix and chill doesn't give you anything. You need to get out and you need to experience, okay? Because I feel once you do this, it's almost like this is when you will start getting the answers from your intuition, from spirit, and you will make your world a lot more colorful, okay? So I hope that makes sense to some Geminis. Right, who have we got now? Gemini, Cancer. Cancer, is that right? Yeah. So Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. Right. I look happy. Thank you, Gardner. Happy. I am happy. I am very, very happy. Very happy. Isn't it bizarre? You know, I was just sitting thinking a year ago at this time, you know, I was lost. I didn't know where I was going. I was like, you know, I sort of hadn't lost my way. I knew things were happening for a reason, but I was, you know, I couldn't see where I was going. And like I say, you know, Spirit had a bigger plan for me, you know, but when I was trying to control the outcome and do what I thought I was meant to do, it wasn't working. I was coming up against obstacles, and that was because it wasn't for me. Okay. So I just had to surrender, and Spirit delivered. And about, you know, it's something I never ever felt that I never thought I would be living on this island, you know, and now I can't see myself living anywhere else. So it's bizarre. I always look happy. Right, okay, so this is for Cancer, okay, and I feel the changes that you need to make over this coming moon, Cancer, is all around work and making yourself secure in your work and in your finances, okay? It's almost like there is an opening for you as well, an opportunity coming for you, and I don't want you to be blind to it, okay? You might be putting a lot of effort into something that is not really worthwhile, and this could be affecting your work as well. It's almost like you're looking at this golden egg they're showing me, but that golden egg is really guilt and it's worthless, whereas, you know, I don't know if this is making you feel worthless as well. That's what's just came in there. But it's almost like there is this opening here, which is going to give you the treasure that you are seeking for in another area. Okay, so look out for that. I feel that, yeah, there's a really strong, I feel this could be connected to a Leo. There could be a Leo connected to you who is going to open a door for you or present you with an opportunity. The changes this will help you make is financial relief. I feel, you know, this is it. There's a lot of finances coming for you, a lot of them, a lot of openings coming. But I do feel some of you, Cancer, this may include travel. So some of you maybe getting an opportunity to work somewhere else than where you normally do, or to co-create with somebody else as well. But it's almost like things that you've done in the past are now going to bear fruit. Things you might have forgotten about are now like sort of starting to show themselves, and they're coming into full bloom in some way. Don't know if any of you Cancers are connected with music or the arts in any way, but this is, you know, there's an art to what is going on here. Some of you may be cooking as well, but it's cooking something up. And I want to say, it's look where the loyalty is, okay? It's almost like you're looking in the wrong place for loyalty. Your loyalties lie elsewhere, and this is the people that want to propel you forward. And I do feel fate has a hand at this as well. So it's almost like fate is taking you away to heal and to step into your greatness. So step into your true potential, okay? Because I don't feel some Cancers are doing this, but it's absolutely fabulous what I'm showing here. A lot of security coming for you, but I feel this is going to help you in a self-confidence way, but it's also going to be massively beneficial. Whoa. Right, okay, that one's fell down. 2 seconds, let me get this. In a financial way, but also in an emotional and spiritual way as well. It's really going to help you ground and get roots, okay? There's something, ground and get root and just be calmer. Life is coming to be calmer, but you need to make these changes where your focus is put on your work rather than wherever you're putting it. So the card that I've put here is Innocence, and it says purity, joy. You are encouraged to just be you. Be a shining light for the world. Expect positive outcomes to flow from your honesty and pure intentions. And that is what I'm saying here. Like I say, loyalty is going to be rewarded, okay? So it's somebody has seen you like slogging away at something, you know, and it's almost like they're going to take a weight off your shoulder, offer you something that you haven't actually applied for or whatever. So I hope that makes sense. Right. Oh, I've just been bit by a mosquito. That's the one thing about here that I don't like. If anybody has any tips on how not to bitten by mosquitoes, please let me know. Because it is one of my biggest problems at the moment. But if that is one of my biggest problems, then hey, I can live with that. So right, so that we've had Cancer, Leo. Skin so soft. Oh wow, Haley, my mom used to use that all the time. It's from Avon, yeah? Right. Hey, Psychic Intuitive Messenger. Fresh meat for the mozzies. Yeah, there's plenty of meat there as well. Right. Yeah, it's from Avon. Oh, thank you, Haley. I'll when I'm back in the UK next week, I'll try and get some of that. Right. So we're looking at Leo and what changes Leo need. Right. Okay. Okay, Leo. What is going on for you? It's almost like the changes you need to make is stop looking for your happiness in somewhere where you're not going to find it. Okay, it's like it seems to me here you're going through this challenge, but you're wanting to stay in it, or you're feeling that you're staying in it, and you're looking for something that is eluding you. So it's like you're putting your focus somewhere where I don't want to say you're not welcomed, but it's somewhere where it's not welcoming you with open arms. It's like everything seems to be a struggle for you, and it's almost like you're wanting what you can't have, and that is because it's not coming to you because it is not for you. Okay, and I feel this is causing quite a lot of mental struggle for you. It's I'm feeling like you are pretty emotionally battered. And what they're saying here is the changes that you need to make, Leo, are to actually look in another direction for your happiness. Okay, I mean, this could be your job, this could be relationships, this could be I don't know, whatever. It's there's so much here, but it's almost like you want to feel you belong somewhere, but you're looking in the wrong place. You're looking in the wrong place for this, and this is why you're feeling a little bit left out in the cold, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's change where you're looking, change your direction. Okay, and this is where I feel you will. And it's I want to say as well, Leo, this is making you feel when something is eluding you or not coming for you, then it's actually kind of a rejection that you're feeling. And this doesn't make you feel good, but it's almost like it's not poor you. It's like, turn around and you will see that it's fantastic, amazing you, because there's so much there waiting for you. But it's almost like you just need to change your position, because where you're looking, it's almost like it's looking through a dirty mucky window and you're not seeing anything. Turn around and look at the view. That's it. Look where there is a view. Look where there is something beautiful that is welcoming you, rather than actually sort of blocking you out here. Okay, the card that I've pulled for you as well, Leo, says don't get so caught up with the everyday drama of life. Close your eyes and focus on your breath and allow it to carry you to a peaceful place inside your heart. This is an eternal place beyond time, filled only with love. So I feel with this, it's you need to look inward, Leo. This is what you need to do, okay? Where you're looking externally, you are not going to get that love that you crave and you feel and you need. You are not going to get that nourishment. You need to find that internally and then go out and see where it is getting replicated as well, okay? So some big changes being needed for Leo. But I feel these changes will be welcomed because it's almost like this struggle that I'm seeing. It's like, turn the color back on, see the color back in your world, Leo, because this is not serving you, what is going on at the moment. So I hope that makes sense. What does the sky behind me look pink? Does it? I can't see. I can hardly see myself on this screen. Right? Okay. Is it? It's beautiful. I love this place. There's so much color. But yeah, we're talking about the pink moon as well, isn't it? And if we think pink is rose quartz, isn't it? You know, rose quartz is such a beautiful stone. It's a stone of self-love. It's a stone of love. It's a stone of happy times. I just give somebody mine the other day. They needed it, and I was like, here you go. You know, you need this more than I do. You know, so it's beautiful. The sky is pink. Wow. And look at that card as well. That's just lying on the top there. The sky's pink in there as well, isn't it? So yeah, there's a whole lot of love coming. I really feel spirit want to love us at the moment. You know, there is love in the air, I think. You know, so it's up to us to breathe it in. It's what we need to do. Right, okay, so Carisha, you just surrender. Oh, thank you so much for that, Haley. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's when you think you've surrendered, you surrender a little bit more. That's it, you know, until you're almost like you're just saying, right, okay, do what you will with me, you know, this is it. Where will you have me go? Gabrielle Bernstein says it's fantastic. It's like, where will you have me go? What will you have me do? Who will you have me meet? And what will you have me say? And every morning, get up with that and go where you are guided, okay? I also feel pretty much say yes to everything that feels right. Not everything, because not all things are good, but to everything that feels right as well, because there are doors of opportunity opening all the time for us, okay? So, right, okay, who am I? Who on to now? Leo. Somewhere in Time Tarot, Tanya serving everyone else except me for too long. Yeah, but you know, our job is to serve as well. Somewhere in Time Tarot, you know, I do feel this, and especially if you're in the same game, which you know it looks like you are. You know, our job is here. We're in the Aquarian age, and the Aquarian age is all about what can I do for the whole, okay? And like I say, this is a lot of times we please people that don't appreciate it. But when you move out of that and you start to surrender and live more authentically, you have people around you who are serving also. And this is when we can co-create a better world. And this is what we are all being guided to do at the moment as well. You know, so if you're serving, you know, then this is almost like it's an honor to be asked to serve. Okay. So, and when you give from that free heart, then this is when it comes back to you as well, okay? If you're giving and you're not liking this, you know, or there's a little bit resentment behind it or something like that, then it won't be pure. So it's got to be pure of heart. You know, this is why we all need pink rose quartz in our life as well to help us with that. But once we are pure of heart and our intention is pure, because intention is everything, okay? Intention is everything. We're drinking this herbal thing around here at the moment, and I don't get hangovers with, which is really bizarre because I do when I drink other stuff. But it's actually handmade, and you know, and the guy grows his own herbs to put in it, and it's made with love, you know, so it hasn't got that bitter aftertaste. So I hope that makes sense. Right, okay, so what am I doing here? Yeah, exactly. Bees should not be able to fly because aerodynamically they are wrong. But nobody's ever told them that, so they do. And this is it. This is what we need to realize, okay? Often we believe that we are our story and we're not. When we have told you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that, we tend to believe that we can do anything we want, but we need to put our mind to it, and we need to start off with that seed of intent and hold that intent and hold that vision. And this is when we will get where we want to be, okay? So yeah, Virgo next. Thank you for that, Shirley. Right, okay, so Virgo, what do we have for Virgo? Yeah, I always get scared doing the Virgo ones. Yeah, that's it. Look at that. Beautiful, Sophie. I just bought some discounted herbs, bringing them back to life. They make me feel better, having something to take care of. Exactly. So when we give, we cannot give without getting back. You know, it doesn't work like that. When we give love, we get love back. You know, and when we're giving pure love, that is when we get back from the world. And how amazing, like Sophie's just said there, to see something that was, wilting and stuff like that come back to life. But this is what we're like. If we're not getting this love, if we're not getting this nurture, if we're not giving it away, then our soul starts to wilt, okay? We don't like that. We need nourishment every single day. And if, what happens if you have no food, you go in search of food. So you go to find where this nourishment is. And sometimes that means leaving the comfort of your home as well, okay? So I hope that makes sense as well. Well, I don't know, Jelly Bean, why you didn't get a notification with that. All right. In my business, my family and friends around me that take up so much of me, my spiritual. Yeah, it does. But it's all about having boundaries as well. Having boundaries that, boundaries are there to protect us. And like I say, there are some people will take. Taking is not good. We need to, they need to be offered stuff. So, like I say, boundaries, especially around family and friends, because, we get used to the old story and things like that. But it's almost like, no, that is not cool now. And making the changes, which I'm talking about, to your relationships. People might kick off. Eventually, they'll kick off. They don't like it. People don't like change. They don't like anything that upsets the status quo. But when you do it, and if you stand tall and you do it from a place of love, okay, this is when they will eventually either have to accept it. If they don't, then, that relationship changes, but you know that you've done what is best, okay? So everything needs to come from love. Do you like my little bracelet I bought myself the other day? And it says, only love today. I got it handmade. And that's a reminder for me as well. When my head goes off, it's like, whoa, only love today, Tanya, And this is even from people who are giving hate out, offer them love. They need it most. Right, okay, so Virgo, where was I? Right, Virgo, the changes you need to make, I feel, are to your finances, okay? This is good. This is really, really good. I feel Virgo needs a lot of gratitude. You need to give out so much gratitude, because it's almost like here, I feel there are wishes coming true for you. You are feeling in a good place, Virgo. And this is like, give gratitude back, don't just take it, don't just accept it. Something you are waiting on, I feel there could be changes over this next week or so around this, okay? And it's almost like you will be able to have a more solid foundation, okay, within the next 3 weeks. In the next 3 weeks, they're giving me something is going to solidify in the next 3 weeks. And this is about leading to your future, okay? So it's almost like what you need to do, Virgo, is give gratitude for where you are, give gratitude for where you've been, trust that the universe is giving you exactly what you need and exactly what you want, but it will come in their time rather than in your time. Now, this is so bizarre. I'm just looking at this card here. Obviously, I read intuitively, okay? So people might have different meanings to these cards, but this is how I read, and this is my personal deck that I'm reading with. But can anybody see here the picture on here? And there's the sea, and there's the trees, and all of that. And then you look over there, and there's the sea and the trees, and it's like, oh, right, wow, okay. So that is quite interesting, especially for me there, but this is it, this is about abundance coming for you. So you need to change your mindset around that as well, Virgo. It's almost like, know that you deserve this, okay? The universe wants us to live in abundance, and like I say, sometimes we have this mentality where we're not supposed to have everything that we need, okay? That is absolutely rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. It's starting to rain now. I may have to take you inside. Saying that, I love the rain, but I don't want it to damage the computer. So yes, so it's almost like you need to see that you are see your worth and allow this to come to you, okay? Allow yourself to receive. That is the key, I think, for Virgo here. So right, okay, I'll pull a card and then I'm going to go and sit inside because I can't. I love the rain though. I really love the rain. So right, what have we got for Virgo here? What have we got for Virgo? Right, okay. Virgo, what is the message here? Right, okay. There we go. This is it's La Natura, which bizarrely enough is in Spanish, isn't it? And it says you will give birth to something new, something beautiful. An idea manifests, and this is the beginning of a new and wondrous journey. You are being blessed, okay? So this is what is there for you, Virgo. It's like I say, allow it in, okay? Allow it in. Know that you are worthy of this. Right, I'm just going to have to take my cards in here. I'm so sorry. Like I say, you will be with me as we go on a little wander. Oh. Right, okay. We're going to have to duck here. Big ducking and diving. Right, so. Wow, it's dark in here. Where am I going to go? I'm going to sit on the sofa, I think. With George, the cat. So I like George. Right, okay, George, move along, darling. So I can sat on him. So, yeah, he's not my friend today. Well, he's not, she's not. Right, okay. So I'm back in. I'm going to get this sorted in here. So sorry about this, but I hope that made sense to Virgos. Right, give me a couple of seconds to read the messages here as well. So I'll catch up on them before I do Libra. Right. Okay. Have you passed Aries? Yep, Aries was the first one. So when the playback's on, Haley, that will be on there. Virgo, yes, I agree. All we need is love. I actually have a sign that says that just where I brought it from home. Okay, the Beatles knew best. Who was your favorite Beatle? Mine was George. I love George. George was the boy, I think. Tell me about Gemini. My daughter's Virgo. Yeah. Right, okay, so that's great. So now we're on to Libra because I need to plug this in as well. So I'm going to, wow, you seen the challenges they're putting up for me today? It's like, right, there's the rain, then there's the battery going, and, you know, but it just means you have to maneuver and work around them, okay? So, right, so this is Libra. Right, so what changes for Libra? Right, okay, there's so many of the signs that I'm seeing here are frazzled, okay, absolutely frazzled. So the changes you need to make here, Libra, okay, is it's almost like you need to look at what is surrounding you, okay, because it's pointless standing looking at it going, this is a mess, I'm not happy, blah, 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 and just going mental in your head, you know, this mental confusion in your head, you know, where you're getting there, the 9 of Wands, and it's like, look at this, you know, it's almost like you're looking at where you've been, not where you could be going. So you're looking at the problem, you're not looking at the solutions. And this is where there needs to be change over this coming moon, okay? This is the change that you need to incorporate into your life. And then what they're giving me is the 8 of Cups here, okay? This is about actually saying, right, I'm not happy in my current situation, environment, whatever, you know, whatever this is. It's time to go on a quest to find it. It's almost like you are going on the search for the Holy Grail there, you know, and it's like, you know, you might not even know what it is you're looking for, but you know that things can't stay the same where they are, because as I've said before, if nothing changes, nothing changes. You've been sort of round this block before, you know the outcome. And if you're still waiting there, Stan, waiting for a different outcome, I think it was Einstein, wasn't it, that said, you know, to make a mistake is human, but to make the same mistake over and over again, expect a different outcome, you know, that is insanity. So like I say, this is time to walk away. It's almost like this moon is coming in to illuminate your way, okay? So I feel this moon is going to hit you heavy. It's going to hit you heavy, Libra, but in a fantastic way, because what is coming after this is the Strength card. This is you actually realizing how strong you are, realizing that you can be your own hero. Nobody is going to come along and save you. You need to save yourself from this situation. And it's almost like Spirit are saying to you that if you're drowning, we're offering you a lifeline, you know, but it's up to you to take it. So I hope that makes sense, Libra. I'm going to pull a Spirit card and see what Spirit are saying to you here. I like these Spirit cards when they fly out. That's they usually do wow. It's okay. So this card that is coming for you is balance. And it is saying that you need to own and acknowledge every part of you. The balance that you are seeking is within you. It is not in externals. It is not in environments. It is not in jobs. It is not in people or anything like that. It is when you actually connect with your true power, when you let love in, when you connect with spirit. It's almost like speak to your higher self, and your higher self will give you the answers there. Okay? So it's like I say, Libra is all about balance, but something is massively out of balance at the moment. You need to bring it back in for you, okay? Because I feel it's almost like a seesaw, and there's people on either side that are, you know, causing you to be off balance. You need to center and you need to connect it. So I'm almost getting there, like, you know, I'm not religious at all, but it's almost like they're right down and across. So that is what is coming in there for Libra. I hope that makes sense to some of you. So, right, who have we got after Libra? Scorpio. Right. Okay. Right, I need a message off my sister. Connor, you wouldn't bring us a bottle of water, please, would you, darling? Thank you. There's a troll. Yeah, well, don't feed it. Okay. Somebody wrote. You know, it is. It's just funny, isn't it? You know, it's like I say, give people a little bit, couple of minutes of fame if they want it. Oh, thank you. I genuinely appreciate you, Tanya. Thank you for that. You are a precious gift from the universe to us and help us all with our life's journey. Thank you. It's like I find this quite bizarre at times. You know, I really do. Excuse me, I need to take a drink here. Right, okay. I've read all day. Right. Oh, so thank you so much for your appreciation. It's like, you know, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. I really wouldn't. So, right, okay. So this is Scorpio we have here. Stop it. I'm blushing. Stop giving me all this love. It's like, oh, what? Right, okay. Virgos was all about learning to receive, wasn't it? There's Connor. Oh, no, that's Louisa.
You married?
Yeah.
Oh,
the three witches.
I've just been in the kitchen. It's just bored.
Do you like it? Yeah. Look, Louisa, because Louisa's only just come back, and this is like an ad, isn't it? If you use this on your kitchen, it's three brujas. Brujas is witch in Spanish, and this is what the old guys over here all call me bruja. They're like, ooh, and they're all scared of me. But yeah, I liked it. It was good. Somebody there. Hi, Louisa. You what? Scorpio. Oh, yeah, you're Scorpio as well, isn't it? Right, okay. Somebody's got a troll here and they're just writing absolute crap. Right, okay. So this is for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to change? And how can they best do it? Right, Scorpio. Right, okay. Oh, Scorpio. Louisa. Right, okay, so Scorpio I almost feel like you need to, it's like you need to grow some balls. You've got judgment, okay? So this is, I feel, if you are feeling judged or if you are judging or whatever, it's almost this needs to change, okay? There is a lot of, what is coming through with this is a lot of old thought patterns need to be broken down, okay? The way you have been thinking is not working for you, okay? It's keeping you trapped. I feel as well this could be connected to relationships or the way you look at relationships as well, but it's almost like I see you like rising back from the dead, and it's having this strength not to just take things on the chin. You know, there seems to be a bit chaos and stuff like that going on for you, but there is always chaos and conflict when there is something we're not addressing, okay? So it's almost like this is like whatever is happening at the moment, it is forcing change for you, okay? The universe is forcing change for you because it was sick of waiting for you to do it yourself, okay? And what they're saying is this is all around emotions. It's almost like emotional maturity I'm seeing here. This is what you need to step into, okay? You have it, you know, it might be the people that you're surrounded with or things like that, but it's almost like here you need to not take any shit. This is pretty much what it is, you know. And like I say, that whether other people don't like this or what, this is about you doing a clearing, Scorpio. Okay, you need to do this clearing. You need to sort of, I don't know, let loose. It's almost like I'm not saying kick off, but I'm saying it just like no, like the worm has turned, so to speak. This is what I'm saying, but it's almost like let these emotions out. You know, there's right. Okay. I feel this is around other people as well. Okay. I feel this is around other people. It's almost like, you know, I feel maybe feeling vulnerable as well. Okay. Because it's the I don't know. I really don't like the way what I'm seeing in this card. It's almost like a bit like, I don't know if people have been pointing the finger of judgment or something at you, but whenever anybody ever points the finger of blame, you've got to remember that there is 3 pointing back at them. Okay. So it's almost like I feel you need to rise again. This is it, like rise. You know, people can knock you down, but you will get back up again. And this is what you need to do, Scorpio. There's no hiding away. There's no sort of holding yourself up or something like that. This is about, this is me. This is who I am. This is how I feel. Okay. And if you don't like that, then that is your bag. Nothing to do with me. So I hope that makes sense for you, Scorpios. Does that make sense? Does any Scorpios? All right, okay. Yes, it does. Right, okay, great. I'm going to pull a spirit card and see what's there. So on point. Thank you, Divine Guidance. Right, okay. So this, we've already had this card as well. So this is saying innocence, purity, joy. You are encouraged to just be you. Be a shining light for the world. Expect positive outcomes to flow from your honesty and pure intentions. That's absolutely beautiful. I really love this card. Now, Louisa's just said there she's a Scorpio. And Louisa had a healing with a girl who is a friend who we've met on the island, a fantastic healer. And afterwards, she was talking about Louisa to me, and she said, there was just this purity. It was almost angelic that came out of her. And I was like, yep, that's Louisa. So this is it. That's what you need to home into, okay? This is what it is. You know, if other people judge, it says more about them. You know, what did they say? Only God can judge me. So only God, whatever, your God, you know, and that's it. But if you're coming from a pure and innocent place, you know, then there is no regrets there at all. Okay. So I hope that makes sense, Scorpio. Right. Okay. Yeah. Just be yourself. That's it. That's what you do best. You know, when you're trying to fit in or trying to please all of the people all the time, you can't. You know, authenticity is key. And when we this is what life is about. All of it is lessons to get us on our path to authenticity, you know, to our true selves, our soul selves, you know, because when we are in our soul selves, if ever you have a feeling where you just suddenly feel like, you know, life is great and you get this buzz and whatever, that is because you're being authentic. Make a note of when, what am I doing? What am I doing when I'm feeling that? Okay. Right. Is somebody, right. Should I just, hold on. I'm just going to delete that user. Is it the one talking about cancer? Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm just going to, sorry. Oh man. They're going that quick. I'm trying to find them, but it's going. Sorry about this. So sorry. Right. Okay, there you go. User is in timeout. You want to act like a child, you get treated like a child. Right. Okay. So Scorpio, Sagittarius. This is who went off now. Sagittarius. I love that I can put people in timeout. I think it is a child well. Right, okay, so this is Sagittarius. What's that? Right, okay, Sagittarius. I've just, the first thing I've got is it's a song and it's freedom, but I'm almost seeing hands in the air, like, you know, like sort of gospel singing there. And it's right, okay, there is freedom coming for you. These are the changes you need to make, okay? I feel travel might be linked with this with some of you, Sagittarius, and I feel it's almost like you need fun. You need fun, you need friendships, you know, you need this buzz, you need this excitement, you need this joy, you need to allow yourself to be childlike again. It's almost like things have been getting on top of you and you've been taking life so serious. It's like, why so serious? You know, you need to inject fun, you need to be like quite childlike. Stop trying to fit in, okay? This is about like dancing to the beat of your own drum. If that doesn't fit with other people's music, fine, you need to go and find a different band, okay? This is what it's saying, and it's almost like I just feel that there's this breaking free, okay? Breaking free from expectations that people have of you, not you of them, that they have of you. And I almost see, it's almost like you're waving the white flag and you're like surrendering. I can't do this anymore, okay? And it's like you're turning your back on something. You need to leave something behind, something that should have been left behind quite a long time ago, I feel, Sagittarius. But it's almost like this is the time now because it's making you too serious. What you need is you need fun. You need laughter. You need companions. You need silliness. This is what you need in your life. So it's almost you need to look hard at what needs to go out of your life. Where is it that you feel you have to be serious all the time, Sagittarius, you know, because you have beautiful brain, you do, but it's like laughter, it's joy, it's you know, it's just being rather than having these stresses and strains. Free yourself from someone, I feel, and this will allow you to be a lot freer within yourself. I feel it's almost like you've got to do as you're told, and you know, you haven't, you know, do as you tell yourself what you need to do, or listen to spirit because they're telling you here. But it's almost, there is so much good coming for you, but you need to let something go in order to make room to let this in. Okay. So, right, I'm going to pull the spirit card. Yeah, friendships and connections are so important for you at the moment, Sagittarius. Right, okay, so look at the card you've got as well, Alchemy. I absolutely love this card. Now, I don't know if anybody else can see it, but I always see two faces in that as well. So this could be meeting somebody, you know, where there is this chemistry, there is this spark, there is this like, wow, what is going on here? So what this is saying is your inner light shines when you are at peace with yourself and the world around you. Let go of the struggle and feel the beauty inside of you. Allow all to just be and just be you. And there you go. This is it. You know, when you are being yourself, this is when you shine, Sagittarius. When you are trying to please other people and appease other people all the time, this dims your light, okay? Never dim your light just because it shines in somebody else's eyes. That is their problem. That is their bag, and let them deal with it. It is not yours. It's not your stuff to deal with, okay? This is talking about connection, again, which I said there was connections there, connections with spirit, you know, and actually listening to your intuition, because your intuition is going to give you better answers than what somebody like this in your ear is, okay? So I hope that makes sense, Sagittarius. Right, okay, so Sagittarius, what have we got left? Capricorn, what have, oh, I've just dropped all of my cards down the sofa. Right, Capricorn. I'm trying to do this really quickly because I can see, like, it's almost like I'm on a time clock because the battery's running out. Okay, thank you all for staying around. Well, we've got 100 people in the house at the moment. Right, okay, so this is Capricorn. Right, okay. Right, Capricorn, what you need to do is you need to let the love in, okay? I feel like some Capricorns have closed off to a situation, closed off to certain people. or something like that. And it's almost like I feel that you're being quite distrustful. This could be distrustful of life itself. It could be distrustful of a certain person, thinking somebody is trying to take something away from you. Okay. And it's almost like I'm seeing you like, you know, going in the huff a bit. I don't know if any of you from around the world know the term the huff, but the huff is when you sort of cross your arms like that, you know, like a kid, put a pet lip on and like it's, isn't everything shit, you know? And this is where I sort of see there needs to be changes around Capricorn here, okay? You need to be more open, heartfelt. You need to allow yourself to be free and allow yourself to dream, okay? It's okay to be a dreamer, okay? It's okay. You don't have to be suspicious of everybody. When we look at children trust a lot, okay? They don't learn mistrust. That is until they become, you know, older. So it's like we learn mistrust. So that's what makes us cautious. But if you can be like a child and actually, you know, trust somebody until they show you that you can't, then don't make a judgment with them, okay? Because people will tell you, you know, they will show you eventually whether you can trust them or not. But the best way to allow them to do that is to trust them. And this is where I feel this is the change that needs to be brought in for you during this pink moon, okay? Come from a place of love, Capricorn, not a place of fear. Because if you're mistrustful, this is because you're fearing somebody, okay? Or you're fearing what they could take from you. Whereas, like I say, if you openly give, then nobody can take anything. So does that make sense, where we need to make the shift? Because I feel when you make that shift, this is when you will see a miracle. You will be actually more at peace with yourself, and you will be more at peace with the situation as well, okay? So that is what Spirit are saying to you, you know, trust a little bit more. That's where you need to make the changes as well, okay? And get out of your grumpy thing, you know. Don't mistrust everybody, and don't mistrust life, if that makes sense. Oh, have we got another one? Have we got another troll? Can't even see. Just don't feed them, you know. If you, like I say, they'll go away eventually if they don't get fed, you know. So right, okay, Capricorn, this is for you. Oh wow, it's not even going on there. Right, okay, sorry, I'm just put the user in timeout. There you go. Timeout. Right, okay, so Capricorn, right, okay, this one has just fell out there when I was shuffling. And this says, life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment, yet there is a divine order to the present circumstance. What may appear as chaos is often angelic forces of the universe at work. After the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance, okay? Trust the process, Capricorn. This is what you need to do, okay? Just because things get a little bit wobbly doesn't mean they're all going to fall apart, okay? A bit like weebles, remember, they wobbled, but they don't fall down. So it's like I say, if things go a little bit out of balance, that is what happens in life. You know, this is how we learn to steady ourselves. And I know Capricorn, they're the mountain goats. I like that solid footing, okay? But you need to trust, not just yourself, you need to trust other people as well. And when you open up to that, you're going to open yourself up to a new direction, I think, and it will open your heart as well, Capricorn. Okay? So, you were just thinking about me, Jan. Thanks. And then there I was, as if by magic. Right, okay. So, what do we have? Aquarius. Aquarius now. Okay, so what changes do Aquarius need to make? It's not very flattering, this, where I've got the computer, is it? I keep looking, I've got about 10 chins. Yes, AJ, I've done Aries. Aries was the first one. Okay, so when I put this back on, you will when I repost it. Okay, so Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. Right. Okay. Right. This is interesting. So Aquarius, what I feel the changes you need to implement throughout this full moon, okay, or this pink moon, is you need to take time out, okay? Take time out to think. I don't want you to act rash over anything. It's almost like take time out. Be an observer as well, okay? This is what you need to do. Aquarius often act, okay? They respond, they react rather than respond. And this is saying within any situation, I really want you to take time out and look at the bigger picture of this, okay? Look at the 3D part of it and the 5D part, okay? Look at the spiritual aspect and maybe the material aspect of it. Because it's almost like I feel like you could be cutting yourself off in some way, which could be creatively, could be sort of around work or whatever. But it's almost like if you act rash, you're not going to get the rewards that you would do had you taken the time to just take time and chill, okay? So it's almost like I want to say to you, Aquarius, button your lip. Okay, button your lip. Keep your mouth shut, okay? Aquarius, they like their voice, you know, they like their voice. They usually have very strong opinions, but it's almost like listen here rather than actually speak. You have 2 years on one mouth, okay, so that you can listen twice as much as you speak. This is what you need to do over this pink moon period, Aquarius, okay? This is about you just holding off your thoughts, holding off your actions, and just being an observer. This is the change you need to make, and you will see that you will actually sort of win in a situation where your mouth could have actually made you lose, if that makes sense. So I hope it does. Right, okay, see where we're going with this. So spirit card for Aquarius. And then we're on Pisces, and then whoa, that and George wanted a tail in the shot there. George. Right. So what this is saying for Aquarius is there is a positive outcome, okay? Don't give up. Have faith, trust. The forces of love are at work behind the scenes. There is a joyous and positive outcome for you, okay? But like I say, it's just keeping stum. That's what you need to do, Aquarius, okay? That is where your power lies in the sound of silence, I feel. Right, okay. What a big deal. Yeah, George said, get a kitten. Oh, honestly, I don't know what George... She was a feral cat, okay? A feral cat came knocking at the door. We've now got her. She thinks she's the queen. She won't eat the spa food. She needs to have the expensive food. She claims the places in the house, the seats in the house. It's almost like, you know, we're living in her house a lot of the time. So she's managed to get her feet or her paws under the table very quickly. Okay, I'm just going to hide that one again. So Pisces, good for George. Okay, is that hidden there? God, it is half the time. It's like kindergarten, you know. So right, so Pisces. What does Pisces need to change for this? Right there, and the red there. Honestly, I'm sorry I'm having to take the time to delete people in this. It's just like, there you go, another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Do people not have anything better to do? Right, okay, so what changes do Pisces need to make in this pink moon? When you wish upon a star, Pisces, this is what I feel for you. You need to allow yourself to be vulnerable. You need to allow yourself to dream. Pisces are the dreamers of the deck. I love Pisces, you know, but you need to allow yourself to believe in your dreams, okay? You might think, as I said before, you are not your story. So people might have said, oh yeah, Aries, Pisces, their heads are in the clouds. And before anybody says, yes, I said Aries instead of Pisces, but then I changed it back because I get so many people going. I had one person once say, I can't watch you anymore. You said Sagittarius and not Scorpio. It's like, oh God, yeah, shoot me now, you know. But yeah, so this is for Pisces, okay? Pisces, it's for Pisces. I said Aries, but it's for Pisces. So yeah, Pisces, you need to believe in your dreams. Believe that you can make it. Like, you are possible, okay? If you take I'm possible, break it down. I'm possible, okay? You can, It doesn't matter how big your dream is. If you dream it, you can do it. There is success here for you, a lot of success and recognition. But it's almost like I feel some of you, as a child, Pisces, it was almost like you were told to be quiet, stop talking silly, that don't, you can't be an astronaut, don't be silly. If you want to be an astronaut, you can be a fucking astronaut, okay? This is what this is saying. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. So don't allow yourself to be stopped in any way, okay, from dreaming big. So these are the changes you need to implement. You need to actually believe in your own power and believe in your own greatness and know that you can get there, okay? All you have to do is set that intent and then see how you're going to get there, okay? It might be a tough ride, but if you want it enough, then you will get it. And this is what I see here. There's a lot of balance coming in, a lot of renewal, a lot of healing as well coming in for you, Pisces. I feel there's a lot from childhood where you have been told to stay small, and I want you to rise, okay? And I want you to shine so brightly. And I feel this moon is going to push you and push you and push you. So over the next 2 weeks, there is something that is going to like spark something in you. And, some of you could be going off doing a Shirley Valentine or something like that, because there is something you need to chase, and it's chase that dream, because you will eventually catch it. What is the old proverb? It's an old Arabian proverb, I think, and it's throw your heart out in front of you and then run out to catch it, and this is what I feel needs to be done for Pisces, okay? You can, it's almost like, what's that Bugsy Malone song? I could have been anything that I wanted to be. That's it, So this is what you need to do. You can be that, Pisces. So I'm going to pull a spirit card for Pisces, and then I can catch up a little bit on these questions, and then I'm going to go. Okay. So, right. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Oh. Moon Goddess, look at this. It's a time of necessary upheaval, is a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself. So whatever is going on for you over this next week or two, Pisces, okay, know that this is coming to illuminate you. It's coming to actually change your life in some way, okay, and change it for the better. This is what is coming in. So this moon is almost, it's not in your sign. It's not in your sign, but it's almost like there is going to be ideas here. It's going to color your world. It's almost like you could be downloading all of this information that is going to get you where you want to be and where you deserve to be as well. Okay, so that's the end of the readings, and I didn't miss anybody. So I'm just going to put these back. So now, Pink Moon by Nick Drake. Listen to it. It's great. I love Nick Drake. So right, I'm going to put this back on here, and then I can see them. And then, right, okay, so what have we got here? Because it's really hard to read and read. It's hard to read the messages and to read as well. Right, okay, so... Thank you. There are only other gifts, even if it's not obvious. Yeah, there's a gift in everything, even the harshest things, and we all talk about our troubles and things like that. But if we all had to sort of be in a massive big warehouse and dump all of our troubles in the middle of the room, I'm sure we would want to drag ours back, rather than take on what's like other people's, because there is always somebody worse off than us. Always somebody better off, but always somebody worse off as well. And that's what we need to tell ourselves. Okay, so I'm just okay, that battery will run out soon. So thank you to everybody for being there. I'm just looking through the messages. Yeah, baby steps. Yeah, it's always about baby steps there. Yeah, so yeah, I quite like them readings today. Did you all? I like doing these moon readings. It's only something I've just started recently, but it's just to drop in and say hi. And it's like I say, my life's getting that busy at the minute that I don't have enough time to to sort of drop in as much, but I will, and I'm working on it, and there's other stuff I'm working on as well. So it's not that I'm just out enjoying myself all of the time, you know, but I am enjoying what I'm doing, and I am also playing as well, you know. So I love it. It's like a child's well, an adult's playground, this place. It's bizarre, and it's like there's no grown-ups, because even the older people are like children, you know. So it's fun. You never know what's going to happen. So right, okay, I'll just say keep on being beautiful. Oh, thank you, Shirley. I'm not today. Look, I haven't even washed my hair. I haven't put makeup on or nothing, you know. Oh God, honestly, these people in here, they're just wow. You know, as if people haven't got enough. They haven't got time to do something productive. Right, okay. Yeah, you have a lovely day as well, Deborah. If you think I'm incredible, that's because you see me in you, you know. We're a mirror, so if we recognize something in somebody, it's because we have it in ourselves. The one called Reading Night, how'd it go? All right, okay, quickly. Wow. That was it was insane. It really was. It was so enlightening to me. I don't know if I can plug this back in just in case this goes off. Yeah, what it made me realize, for me, I got so much out of it because people were coming in and I had to sit, and I was almost like Zoltar. So I just had to look at them, look them in the eye, give them one card and tell them one word, and then put my head down. So I didn't engage with the people at all. And it made me realize how much I use my smile, my persona or whatever when I'm first meeting people. So instantly they get that idea of who I am. With this, I felt very uncomfortable because people were not seeing, I was not being authentic, and it really felt it was uncomfortable for me. I spend the rest of the night going around people and saying, look, I'm really sorry, I'm nice, really, you know. That was actually all part of the act, so to speak, you know. But it was interesting because people just stood and they were expecting more, and I couldn't, and I'm used to given, and I was getting a lot of information about each person with just one card. But I was almost like, when I was looking in their eyes, I was trying to give them whatever. And if a couple of people came over to me later on and said that was powerful, I got what I needed from it. So, you know, it was a test. It was hard, but it was very, very insightful. And the night was absolutely fabulous as well. It really, really was. If any of you are on Facebook, check out 100 Healers, 100 Days. If you type that in, there's a little video about the journey that we've all been on, you know, and for 100 consecutive days, there's been a different healer every night, and it's now gone to 4 different countries as well. You know, it was birthed here in Ibiza by an amazing guy called Michael, who I am so excited to be creating with at the moment. So if you're on Facebook, it's 100 Healers, 100 Days, and you will see the little video of it and stuff like that, you know. So it was fantastic. There's a little bit of a documentary. I will share it when I come out as well. Oh, thank you, everybody. I tell you what as well today, if any of you look on my liked videos, there is, I subscribe today to the Barefoot 5. The Barefoot 5, I don't know the girl personally, Brooke Hampton. She is absolutely fabulous. I love the way she lives. I love the way she lives in her truth. I love the way her kids live in truth. And she's inspiring. And she's put a video on YouTube today. And it is absolutely stunning. It is absolutely stunning. I have liked it, so I don't know if you can find it that way. But if you go on to, oh, where will I won't be able to share it on this, but it's like, you know I don't know her, but Brooke Hampton, thank you so much. You know, your authenticity is fantastic. So if anybody does know Brooke, then please let her know that I am one of her biggest fans as well. But there is if you go on to, I'm just trying to check and see if it's, sorry, I'm just going off and see if it's, because I think it's the Barefoot 5 that she's under on here. And oh God, it's saying I'm live. No, it's not. It's Brooke Hampton, okay? BROOKEHAMPTON. And where's the video? I just want to see what she put on today, because it was, Stand, it's called. Okay, it's called Stand. Oh, it was 2 months ago she put it on, but it's a video called Stand. It's a spoken word of 55 seconds, and it was what I woke up to this morning, and it was absolutely beautiful. So, you know, I just want to share it as well. I will share it on my Facebook page as well. If anybody doesn't like my Facebook page, I do sometimes put little daily card readings on there when I don't have time to do videos. So please get on there. Okay, so oh God, what's this? It's I don't know. Right. So anyway, I'm gonna go now because the battery's gonna go. And thank you all for being there. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, we really need, what I'm going to do in future is I'm going to actually have some moderators, if that's okay. So if anybody would like to be a moderator on this, because it's obviously it affects me when I'm working, if there's shit like this coming up. Okay. So yeah, so everybody, thank you. Please check out that that spoken word called Stand. It's beautiful. It's inspiring. You are all beautiful and inspiring. And you know, I couldn't do this without all of you. So thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Enjoy this pink moon. It's about change. Embrace the change, because you know it's like David Bowie's song. You know, in my head there, changes. You know, change is inevitable, but it's how we tackle it that helps us through, but it's all necessary. Okay, so remember, we're not feeling fear, we're feeling excitement. Okay, Sanam. I can't turn it off. We won't end. Yay.